Hey, here we are at Academic Assistance. I'm going to show you how to do your project step by step. Your project step by step. Okay? The first step in your project is to make a video. You're going to need a ruler and a camera that can record in slow motion, and you need an object in motion. Okay? Right, so then you need on step 2 to use an app to analyze your video. I'm using Coach My Video, CMV for the iPhone. If you have an Android, you're going to have to use a different app. But if I go into my history, you can see the video that I recorded of my object in motion. Now the cool thing about this video is that you can pause it, zoom in on it, where's my marble? Woo! There it is. And go frame by frame. That's the important thing, is putting your object in motion in front of a ruler so that you can make measurements on it. And you see down here at the bottom, there's the time. Distance, time, so then you can calculate speed. Step 3 is to create a data table. This big, huge, ugly data table here, you're going to have to make one of those. But start with the data from your video, step 3. This is the time and distance data. So with the time stamp that's at the bottom of the screen, when you're looking at your video, you see the time and you see the distance. You just write those numbers down for each frame of your video, and you get a big old data table like this. All right? Then the step after that, step 4, I've broken it down into 2 parts. Step 4 is to calculate your instantaneous speed. And that's what we did in class. I was helping you do that in class. So you need to find your delta t and your delta d. Remember, to find your delta t, that's the difference between the time and the time it was before. To find your delta d, that's the difference between the distance and the distance it was before. After you filled out this, then you calculate the instantaneous speed, which is your change in distance over your change in time. So you actually get a number for the instantaneous speed of your object in motion. After that, step 5, you graph it. So my marble on a ramp, this is what it looked like in a distance versus time graph. Then you're going to do a speed versus time graph, which we are going to graph your instantaneous speed over your time. So basically you're using the data from this table to produce these graphs. The last step is to use your scientific vocabulary, using words like acceleration and velocity and all those big words, and your data to describe the motion. You're going to be using words. So the object of this project is to describe motion. You're going to be making a video, analyzing the video, recording the data, graphing it, and then describing it in your own words. And I hope that helps you with your project.